Hey guys, how you doing? So I was actually having a little bit of trouble figuring out in my own brain how to record this. Was I going to do them all individually or as one big set? And I'm just going to do it as one big review. So there we go. This is the Legacy Evolution re-release of the Stunticons. So you have Wild Rider, Dead End, Drag Strip, Breakdown, and Motor Master. I think they're repainted. I never got the Legacy versions. And I wanted to, I just never got around to it. And as I was going to look for them, they announced this set, and I was like, I'll just get the set. So, I actually meant to get this to you guys to use sooner, but right as this came in the mail, like an hour later, my copy of Spider-Man 2 showed up. So, sorry, Menasor, you gotta kind of put on the back burner. But I've messed with them. I've messed with them a lot back and forth, so I know how it works. So I'm not just going into this blind. The box is very cool, though. Transformers Generations, Takara Tomy, Legacy Evolution, Stunticon Motor Master, Wild Rider, Dead End, Drag Strip, Breakdown Motor Master, Menasor on the side of the box. You have more Menasor's picture. Back of the box, you have all of them. Top of the box, bottom of the box. Yay. So I'm going to try to do them in release order, but I'm going to do Motor Master last. Well, first off, I want to show them all off in vehicle mode together. Because I do think it's a cool looking set. So here they all are in their individual vehicle modes. And I do think they look really cool together. I like how they look, for sure. Breakdown, you can't really store his gun in the vehicle mode. I mean, you kind of can, but he's not going to roll anymore because he's got that spoiler up here. If you want to take the spoiler off, you can just put the gun up there, but I do think the car looks better with a spoiler there, so. There's more to him in a second, but we'll get to him, so. But yeah, I think they all look really good together individually. I think this version's more based on the toy colors, whereas the Legacy regular version was released on the was based on the cartoon colors. Can't confirm or deny. But we're gonna talk about Drag Strip first because he was in the first wave of Legacy, and major improvement on the Combiner Wars one. Because I thought the Combiner Wars one was kind of funny looking. This guy is pretty solid. He's got, like, this little bit right here. I'll talk about that later. But he's got this little piece here, which again, I'll talk about later. He rolls fairly decently. He can hold his guns up here. That's about it. So, transformation-wise, we're going to fold this down. Open these pieces up, and we're going to rotate these up. Push those down. Turn that around. Open those up, and those are very clear legs. So, take this piece, rotate it down, fold these out like that, and then push these pieces down, and then fold these back. Rotate these wheels back, and then fold these up. Then we're going to fold his head out. Rotate that piece down, and there you go. You have, Jesus, what is his name? Drag Strip in his robot mode. Give him his guns. And he's pretty cool looking. I do like him. Waist on a full 360. Forward and back. In and out the legs. Turn right there. He's got a knee. He's got an ankle. And he's got a little bit of foot. Arms, full 360. In and out. Turn at the bicep. Bend. He does not have a wrist. And his head is on a full 360. Yay. Yes, his head is hollow, but that is because the head is the driver's seat of the vehicle mode, so it makes sense. There's probably a gap filler set out there somewhere. I don't know. But he's pretty cool. I like him. Next up is Wild Rider, who also rolls really well. He was replaced by Off-Road in the Combiner Wars version, so I'm glad that they actually gave us the correct guy this time. Initially, I know Wild Rider did come out later, but I don't know why they were doing those new members of the team thing, but yeah, it is what it is. Let's transform this guy. So we're going to open these pieces up, like so. And then we'll just separate the legs, it'll be easier. Then we'll rotate the legs down, fold these back, push the feet up, rotate the waist around. And then we'll take this front windshield, that'll come down. Pull these pieces out and fold these down. There you go. Open up the arms, rotate the hands out, then just straighten the arms out. Boom, boom. Open up the chest, push out the head, close the chest back up. And there you go. Wild Rider. The cape is a little wonky, and you can just kind of push those up and clean it up if you want to. I don't care all that much, but it's something you can do. So, feel free. You can give him his guns, and articulation-wise, his head is on 360. Arms, full 360. Turn at the bicep. No wrist, but he does have an elbow. I swear, none of these guys have wrist articulation. His legs can go in and out. Can turn up here, bend the knee, ankle, move at the feet. So, this mold of the Stunticon molds is my least favorite. Not because it's bad or anything. It's just doesn't feel as fun to mess with as Drag Strip did, or even Dead End. But he's still cool. Speaking of Dead End, here we go. His vehicle mode's a little messy on mine because there are pieces that don't stay down altogether, unfortunately. But, you know, what can you do? Pull these pieces down. And then we're going to... What are we going to do? We're going to separate all that. These pieces come back, fold up, and then close back up, and you've got legs. Boom. So, push these pieces down, fold these pieces down and out, like so. Fold these wheels up, fold these pieces up, up, up. Pull those out for a second. Fold the head out. Push these up, down, up. And there we go. Dead End in his robot mode. And I do think he has the most fun transformation of the smaller Stunticons. I dig the transformation. I think he's a lot of fun. And I like how he looks the best. I just think he's the coolest one personally. So mine's a little loose at the legs, unfortunately. So that's a bummer, but what can you do? Turn at the waist, turn at the head, full 360 in and out, turn at the bicep, elbow joint, no wrist, forward, back, in and out, boom, boom, ankle pivot. But aside from the legs being a little loose on mine, I do think Dead End's the coolest one. I think he has the most unique transformation, and I think he has the coolest looking robot mode. And then we have Breakdown, who, for some reason, has an alternate head. He's the only one, and I really don't know why. Okay. But he is a remold of Wild Rider. So, I'm not going to go through the transformation again because it's the exact same thing, because we literally just took a look at. If he was getting his own individual review, I would take a look at the transformation again. But, you know, one big review. Don't need to go over this mold's transformation twice in a couple of minutes. There is a difference, and I will get to that once he's done transforming. But there you go. Breakdown in his robot mode. I do keep the cape down on him, just to differentiate him from Wild Rider a little bit. He has a different gun. But what you can do on his is you can have him hold it like that. Plug this in right there, and he's got a blade. So that's neat. Articulation's exactly the same, so we're not going to go over it again. Now, the big boy here is Motor Master. Motor Master was a Commander class figure, so the bulk of the transformation is in this figure. So, we're going to go ahead and transform Motor Master now. So, take off the trailer. Talk about the trailer in a minute. And I'll talk about Motor Master. So, he's like Rodimus. He's a Voyager class with a big trailer, but there's more to Motor Master. So, let's get these out of the way, and then we'll talk about the front. So, boom, fold that up, separate all of this, pull these pieces up, and plug them in right there. Fold that down. Boom, boom, rotate. Excellent. Close these pieces up, fold this piece down, and connect it right there. So we'll do the same thing over here. Fold the arms down, fold these out, and then rotate out the hands. Fold this piece down, and it'll plug into the back, and then rotate the head around. There you go, Motor Master in his robot mode. And this, I think, is the biggest improvement from Combiner Wars, because he just looks so much better than the Combiner Wars version, because the Combiner Wars version is kind of gross. Anyway, we're going to arms, do a full 360, in and out, turn at the bicep, wrist rotation, full 360 at the waist, full 360 at the head. Legs can go forward, can go back, in and out, turn there. He technically has a double knee joint, and he's got ankle pivot. So he's got quite a bit of articulation. And I think the Stunticons look very good together. Normally this is where I'd say, let's combine them. There's more. There is more. We still have all of this. So let's pull this piece out. Separate these pieces. Sword's gonna come out, and we'll talk about that in a moment. So, next up, we're gonna do is fold this piece up, separate all of this, fold this down, that around, we'll get back to that, fold all of this down. Excellent. Straighten that out. Boom. Separate. Fold gun out. Up, out, out. So plug into the top of the tower. We'll get to this tower in a minute. Alright, so. Fold this piece down and out. No, actually, that's going to stay down for now. Same thing over here. Separate these pieces, and then this hinge will come down. Now this piece, plug in right there. And right there. Excellent. Fold that up, make sure this will plug into the side right here. Then this will plug in right there. And there we have a base mode. And it is certainly a base mode. It actually, I'll be real with you, I do like his base mode more than Rodimus's. Don't mind my food. Let me just get the food out of the way because I did not think about that. I ordered food. Anyway, so yeah, there's Mortimer's base mode. I do actually like it more than Rodimus's, and overall, I actually do like these guys a lot. He is definitely not my favorite commander class, but he's very good. And these guys are all really good individual characters. So, next we're going to do, I'm going to get them back into vehicle mode, and we are going to go from there. So, be right back. Alright, so now we got the Stunticons all back in their individual vehicle modes, except for Motor Master. And I'm going to get to why I didn't transform him back. Because first, we got some stuff to do with Motor Master here. So, he actually, the other guy, you'll see. So, we're going to fold his hands back in. We're going to fold these pieces down and around. And we're going to open that up. Fold these up. And then fold Motor Master's head in. Fold that up. Or plug that in. And then fold his antennas up. Plug these in. We'll get these to the side. Open that up, pull that out, and then these are going to plug in right here. And then there you go. So, next up, we're going to turn his waist around. Open that up a little bit, fold that in. No, we gotta fold it in further. And then we're gonna plug that piece in there. And then close that up. Excellent. And then we're going to do the same thing over here. So, he does not work in the traditional combiner sense. If you don't know already, he merges with this to form like a super mode, and then the other Stunticons kind of attached to that. So, I'm going to break this all back down to the individual components from before. And we're going to rotate this around. This one is going to plug in to this side right here. Then this is going to fold up. It really doesn't matter, but if you want the proper ankle tilt, you do it the way I did it. And now we're going to attach Motor Master to the center right here when he wants to connect fully, and then close this up to kind of close it, kind of tighten it up. The feet are going to fold down and connect right there. Fold that up. There you go. Now we're going to fold these pieces in like so. Straighten out the arms. Straighten out the arms. Fold the hands out. Boom. 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 That's going to plug in Slide on right there. Same thing with the other arm. And then there you go. So you can just have this really thin Menasor without any of the Senticons on him if you really freaking want to. We're not doing that here. So, I'm going to take Breakdown right here, plug his gun in, just so it has a place to store. Fold this up, fold that up, and he is going to connect right here. There you go. Dead end, same thing. And it's going to connect right, not dead end, this is Wild Rider. There you go. So now the arms are going to be a bit more complicated. So we're going to have to bring them back like, you know what, I'm not even going to stop you, Cat. Bring them back kind of like this. We'll just take the arm off. So kind of have it flat like this, and we're going to plug drag strip onto the arm. And then once you do that, he splits in half because that button's pressed. So that's really neat. I actually do like that that transformation gimmick quite a bit. Do the same thing over here. Perfect. Dead ends. Got to plug in right here. And now we have a fully completed Menasor. And I think he looks fantastic. We're going to give him his sword. And we're going to give him his gun. And I think he looks incredible. I know it's not... I have a friend who's been on the channel before who doesn't like the fact that the limbs are just kind of attaching to his center base. But it looks a lot better than the Combiner Wars one. It just does. And it actually works, and it's solid. Articulation-wise, Menasor's head is on a 360. Waist swivel. Legs can go forward. Can go back. It's got a knee. Ankle. Pivot. Full 360 at the shoulders. In and out. Rotate at the bicep. Elbow. Wrist. So he is a combiner with a lot of articulation. Here's the only real issue I have with this set is that this has no place to go. So what I do, I separate it, fold these pieces back, and I just attach it to the back. It's kind of like a wing pack. It looks a little bit better down like this, but I just fold these in to clean it up a little bit. But then everything has somewhere to go, and I love it. I really like this set quite a bit. I still think my favorite commanders are Optimus Prime and Ultra Magnus. So you know what? I don't feel like grabbing them all, but I'll rank them. Armada Prime, Ultra Magnus, Skylynx, him, Jetfire, Rodimus. That's where I would rank the commanders right now. I really like the Stunticons. Individually, Motor Master's my favorite. Then Dead End, then Drag Strip, then Wild Rider, then Breakdown. But they're all really fun. And then together, they make an incredible Menasor. And I'm very happy Hasbro redid these guys because they absolutely needed it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I know it's been a long one. And there was a lot to talk about with this set. So, I hope you guys have a good one. This is still on Hasbro Pulse if you want to pick up this set. I don't really know the differences between this one and the Legacy version. I haven't really looked into it. I just have this version, and I'm not going to bother getting the regular one. So, anywho, yeah, if you can pick up this set, I would definitely grab it. It is the easiest way to get it now. It's not going to be the same paint as the regular Legacy version, but it looks really cool still, in my opinion. So, anywho, you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care.